Welcome to the Joe Flynn Show. Flynn Show.
Wow. Mr. Hawkins, does it feel strange to be honored?
No, it's fantastic.
That's cool. And tell me, every guy can relate to that movie in Shadowland. That was a great movie. I dig it a lot.
That's right.
You know, it's very underrated.
Thank you.
Burger, fries, and a Coke. Don't bother me. I'm eating. If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
This is 911.
Well, I need a ride.
You need a ride?
Yeah, to the liquor store. Sheriff says she give me a ride.
Okay, you're going to have to call somebody else, sir. If you called 911, we can't come give you a ride.
Even the sheriff says she give me a ride now.
The sheriff said they give you a ride to the liquor store?
That's correct.
Wrong.
Doesn't it? Lots of young people hitchhike. Seems like a good way to get from one place to another. But sometimes there are dangers involved that never meet the eye. So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly. One never knows when the homosexual is about. Let's take the case of Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon and he didn't feel like walking home, so he decided to thumb a ride. He'd done it 100 times before, and he didn't think anything was unusual when the driver struck up a friendly conversation. In fact, he seemed like a real nice guy. What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick, a sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious, a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex. So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly, if they try to win your confidence too quickly, and if they become overly personal. One never knows when the homosexual is about. He may appear normal.
They prey on humans, and yet they live amongst us. Today, we'll be learning valuable information on how to become a successful psycho killer. You do not want to be a normal killer. You want to be a psycho killer with a body count of at least 5. Do not worry. Psycho killers are human, just like you and I. First, let's see what we should do when victims come to your house.
Dude, look, there's totally a house up there.
Do you think they can help us get back to the main road?
I don't know, let's try.
Tommy?
Dude, they'll be home. Eyes open.
I don't think we should go in.
We need a phone, Nori, come on.
Oh.
The important thing is, you kept your back door unlocked. That is very inviting. Now, let's check to see if your house is ready. Now, you need to entertain your guests. No, not literally. You should always entertain your guests. That will give you the time to surprise attack them. Now that you entertain your guests to stay, let's check on your weapon.
Yeah, Dakota. Dude, that does not feel good. Yeah, Dakota.
That would not be lethal enough. That might be lethal enough if they overdose, but probably would not work quickly enough. Now you have the correct weapon. Always remember to choose a proper weapon before you attack. You have successfully killed victims in your house. But now, let's see what you should do when you go to the victim's house. Let's look at Sydney.
Hello? Is anyone there?
You should remember, anyone who asks, is anyone there, while inside their own house, is probably alone.
Bed. Closet, bed, bed. Damn, my boobs are too big.
Normally, victims do not flee their house, as they should. Let's see where she could be hiding. Check the obvious places. Victims like to hide in places like closets, the basement, the bathroom, or upstairs, instead of running out of the house. Another thing you should keep in mind when killing outside of your house, you should always remember not to leave any witnesses. No, leave the cat alone. I meant human witnesses, like that.
Hey, Sydney!
Wait, Angela.
Come on, Adam, she's waiting.
Now hide until they come in. No, not with the body.
Sydney! Oh my God, Sydney!
Adam? Adam!
Now your body count is up to 4. When you are pursuing your victim, there is another important tactic to remember. If you are in trouble, fake your own death. No, not yet. You need to go after the victim first. Not the time to fake your own death yet. You should be sneaking up on it.
Please help me, there's a guy killing my friend.
You can't be serious!
Yes, I'm serious. Psycho killer!
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Run! Run!
Now that was the best time to fake your death. You have effectively fooled your victim. You have a total body count of 6. You are now officially a psycho killer.
This is private property. Who are you? He's got to be gone. Gone. I've had enough. No more.
Big bitch. We're almost home there, darling.
This is stupid. Let me out of here.
You see this?
Oh my God.
This is what I leave from the last bitch.
No.
Good doctor.
Oh my God. Let me out of here.
Give me some answers. I know you did it.
I didn't do it.
I know you did it. I know you
Now
did
calm
it.
down. That gun's not gonna solve anything.
Maybe you did it.
Maybe I did, but I'm pretty sure I did.
You are mine. Father!
You are watching Black Hamster.
ガッツ石松さんと和田彦さんでガッツさんです。はい。うなぎ。
The bug lives. The bug grows.
The Parmiteras will eat only raw meat.
A terror so real it will make your skin crawl, your heart pound, and your soul scream for release from the bug. Rated PG.
What'd you all do today?
I worked. You were on the radio show from California.
Oh yeah, that was kind of fun. I was supposed to ask some questions. I was supposed to be pranking people, but I ended up not pranking because I couldn't think of anything to prank, so I just asked random questions. Asking really weird questions because I asked about what would he say to somebody who was getting into the comedian business. But the funny part is that he was a writer. He writes horror novels, so he knows nothing about being in comedy. So, yeah, but I got to interview Nicholas Grabowsky. He, what the hell was that? Yeah, I interviewed Nicholas Grabowsky. He was a horror novel. He wrote Halloween 4. It was kind of cool. He has like a whole bunch of stuff. I'll link you guys in the bottom or whatever. I really don't know what to say right now, and it's supposed to be a funny video, but it's not. We just had a really cool day today and whatever.
Brock was here.
Okay, say hi.
Hi, I'm Francie Weatherman.
Monsters do have their place. In the zoo, in your nightmares, in the deep, in your favorite horror movies. But not in your living room, on your TV. Don't let pay TV be the monster in your living room. Pay TV and cable TV companies are seeking the right to charge you for the very programs you now get free. If you want to stop pay TV and save free television, sign the petition in the lobby of this theater. Let your lawmakers know how you feel in the fight against pay TV and cable TV.
he moves like a bunch of snakes, and he always heads for the nearest waters. And of course, he sometimes shoots out a brownish ink as a means of protection. In deep water, he moves by means of a sort of jet propulsion, taking the seawater through his gills to move himself forward.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to get up. I don't want to go to work. I hate my job. Look at me. Look at my face. It looks like an old catcher's mitt. What am I gonna do? Can't take it. I gotta get another job. I've got to. I gotta get out of here. I need a vacation. Where would I go? Maybe watching TV will cheer me up a little bit.
Their signs say, "Fear God." On a fleet of motorhomes, they carry the message of what will happen. May 21st, 2011.
There's going to be a worldwide earthquake, and what's going to happen is the graves are going to open, the dead in Christ are going to rise first.
They're part of a nationwide movement that's put a date on Judgment Day, as calculated by radio and internet preacher Harold Camping.
Then the whole universe is going to be destroyed by fire.
Universe destroyed by fire? Yes!
Hi, I'm Kip Parker.
And I'm Charlie Parker.
And we're the
Parker Brothers.
Hey, Charlie, what's missing from our game catalog?
I don't know, Kip, tell me.
Well, you can't talk to the dead.
You sure as hell can.
That's why we got this brand new game called Ouija.
Ouija? Well, break that down for me.
That's Wii, because you're having a great time. And G, it's because G, aren't you having a blast, because you're having a good time with the Wii.
It looks like it spelled like a Chinaman got caught in there.
Don't question it.
Well, Ouija, Kip, tell me about it.
Well, inside the package comes a flat board with all the letters of the alphabet, numbers from 0 to 9, and a yes-no written out by itself.
Well, that sounds like a lot of stuff going on.
That's got a lot of stuff going on indeed, Charlie. It also comes with this planchette, which hovers over the letters the dead are trying to tell you.
Well, how does that work, Chip?
Well, you ask the question, and then the dead move your hands in the direction of the answers.
That sounds like a heck of a way to find Grandpa's slave money.
Turns out it was in the attic. But the questions don't have to be as serious as slavery. You can also find out if Sally's got a crush on you. The dead like to answer all sorts of trivial questions.
Feels like they'd have better things to do with their time, Kip.
No, lost souls are lost forever, and they're really glad to help.
Well, gee, Kip, can't you just get any sort of board with numbers and letters and talk to the dead?
The dead prefer quality like anybody else. Quality you can only find at Parker & Parker.
The Ouija board, brought to you by the Parker Brothers, available in both white and colored walworts. Separate but equal savings.